Thanks for joining us here at 41NBC.com. I'm Melissa Lee. Bibb County Sheriff's officers said they arrested a man after he was seen shoplifting and then led officers on a car chase. It happened at the Lowe's hardware store on Zebulon Road. Employees say they saw 28-year-old Cody Montgomery steal items from the store Thursday, then return again to steal more items. Officers were called to the store. When Montgomery saw them, he dropped his items, got in his car, and took off. Sheriff officers and the Georgia State Patrol were able to stop Montgomery, but not until he got into Monroe County. Montgomery faces several charges and is in the Bibb County LEC without bond. A Houston County teenager is in jail, charged with murdering her younger sister. 17-year-old Carmen Collins is not only charged in 12-year-old India's death, but she's also charged with first-degree arson for the fire set at the family's home in Kathleen Tuesday night. That's where India's body was found. Around 2 o'clock Thursday morning, Carmen Collins was arrested in Columbus, Georgia, and booked at the Houston County Detention Center, where she's currently being held without bond. Lieutenant John Holland with the Houston County Sheriff's Office said there may be more charges coming. He said when firefighters arrived at the scene of the blaze on Tuesday night, they smelled an accelerant and noticed the burn patterns indicated arson. Holland wouldn't elaborate on the condition of the victim's body, but said preliminary investigation points to murder and Carmen Collins as the only suspect. Several law enforcement agencies busted a cocaine trafficking operation worth more than $150,000. Victor Burnett, Derek Gainey, and Shaniqua Randall were arrested in Bibb County Wednesday night. All are charged with trafficking cocaine. A Bibb County drug dog smelled the substance after the group's vehicle was stopped. Authorities seized the drug and more than $18,000 cash. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office is warning Middle Georgians about a scam making the rounds in our area. Officials said several people have gotten messages accusing them of missing jury duty. The scammers are telling their victims to pay a fine or be in contempt of court. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office reminds everyone you will never be texted about actual jury duty. Notification for that always comes in the mail. Everyone needs to be on alert because con artists could be after more than just your money.
There are people out there willing to take advantage of anybody, and they'll do just that. And sometimes there will be instances where you could lose more than just your money. You could lose your life.
If you or someone you know may have been scammed, be sure to call the police. A man is dead after drowning in the Ocmulgee River at Amerson Waterworks Park. Coroner Leon Jones pronounced 41-year-old Asfar Jeffrey dead just after 9 o'clock last night. Jones said Jeffrey and another man were rafting in the water around 7:30 when Jeffrey went under. He did not know how to swim. Firefighters canvassed the river for just over 30 minutes before finding his body.
The victim, we were told it was underwater for around 30 minutes before we got here. So probably all told it was an hour operation, the whole thing. We was trying to be in a little bit of a hurry because of darkness.
According to the Macon-Bibb Fire Department, there were multiple witnesses on the other side of the river. Foul play is not suspected. The Bibb County Board of Education adopted its fiscal year 2013 budget with a $1 million deficit. The budget was passed with a narrow vote of 5-3. The money to fill the gap will come from the district's reserve fund, which has just under $16 million. That is expected to be drained within 4 years. Starting this month, a new Georgia law is requiring more procedures and more forms of identification to obtain a license. It requires everyone to bring at least one primary ID, like a birth certificate, proof of your social security number, and 2 documents to prove your address. Join us on air tonight for the news at 6 and 11. Have a great weekend.